Hi guys! So I am still in Paris and I thought why not just go to another worst rated makeup artist today and just ruin my skin even more. See.
我合样卖的，我发我啊épilation c'est mieux, sinon c'est pas ça se voit pas le
fond,
oui.
Ouais mais parce que j'essaye de les pousser en ce moment, alors c'est pour ça ils sont un peu
Comme
chamboulés.
ça c'est pas ça se voit pas très bien.
So she was just starting off by telling me that I needed to get my eyebrows done and that the makeup wasn't going to look good if I didn't get them like plucked or whatever. But I just, considering I'm at the worst rated makeup artist right now, my eyebrows have just taken so long to grow out that I just do not want them to be slaughtered today. So I'm sorry guys, but I told her no. So you won't be seeing that today. She literally uses the smallest amount of foundation. Look at that. Like, I don't know, is it just me? But that is not enough for all those blemishes that I have. I literally cannot even. Even though she is scraping off what little product there is left on her finger, I actually don't think my foundation looks that bad overall. I mean, it actually somehow, I feel like my skin is glowing somehow, like. Yes, I know, she is using a Q-tip. A Q-tip for my eyeshadow right now. I obviously had my eyes closed, so I didn't know she was doing it with a Q-tip. So in the moment, I was thinking the brush feels weird. Like, why is the brush like so hard? Yeah, so I don't know if anyone does live in Paris and does get their makeup done often, if it is like a normal thing in Paris for them to do this. Is it because they don't want to use brushes because they don't want to clean their brushes, or is it like an actual makeup technique? Because to me it just seems like it just takes away all the pigment. Like, how are you supposed to like deposit pigment? Like, here it looks okay, but how like, someone please explain, please.
Oh my god! Wow!
Wait.
Permet.
Never ever have I been so happy to see a brush. Like, can you imagine her doing my blusher with like a Q-tip? Like, oh my, I just cannot even imagine that.
Avec moi je avec lame si vous voulez.
I was so confused with what she was trying to say. So lamb means razor blade for the eyebrows. But in the moment I didn't know what she was talking about.
Avec lame pour les faire forme les sourcils.
D'accord.
Lame c'est ça c'est là. Pas épilé, avec comme ça.
Ah non, ça
Trois jours après sortir. Après repose.
Oui. Ah non.
Non,
va
d'accord.
Merci beaucoup.
D'accord.
Merci.
Le comme ça, peut-être le col là c'est difficile. Le col là ça colle c'est
Ça colle pas.
Oui. Et l'autre côté c'est l'autre c'est pour les avec le col collé, c'est très bien.
Ça fait mal cette colle ou
Non,
pas?
Non, pas mal. Pas mal du tout.
Ah, debout, ah, pardon. Comme ça.
Là, assieds-le. Voilà. Comme ça.
So these were the cluster lashes that she was so dying to put on me.
Avec ça long, c'est joli.
Oui, c'est joli.
Ouais.
Mais ceux-là, c'est plus facile, non?
Mais il n'y a pas de colle. Après,
y a pas de colle.
Écoutez, ça.
I literally knew that she didn't have the glue for the strip lashes. I don't know why she had to make up a story though. Ça fait pas mal, non? Ça fait pas mal.
Non, pas mal.
Parce que j'ai peur. So this was the glue that I quickly took a shot of that she used on me.
Avancez un peu.
Oh! Je ferme mes yeux complètement ou
Non,
non,
pas ouvre les yeux.
Oui.
Vous regardez en bas. Hein.
En bas, oui.
Pas trop. Au milieu. Regardez au milieu, pas trop en bas.
Oui.
En bas, après, coller le cils.
So like by this point, my eyes were just like burning, like not on fire burning, but it was definitely really uncomfortable. And like the glue also was like just becoming more and more tacky. Like you can see here, it was like it was getting stuck to my bottom lashes. And then there was like glue, as you can see here, like on the bottom part as well of my eyes. So yeah.
Pourquoi on n'a pas fini? Pas fini. Non, pas fini. Voilà. Non, c'est pas fini. Non, pas fini.
Ça dure combien de temps ceci?
Ça a duré 2 semaines.
2 semaines?
Attends, en bas, regardez en bas. Regardez en bas, hein. Tu vois? Pas laver, hein? Pas laver avec de l'eau, hein?
Oui, d'accord. Ouais, j'ai fait des extensions avant.
C'est pas extension.
Ah, c'est pas extension. Ah, d'accord. Ah oui.
C'est bon, là.
Ouais, c'est bon.
C'est bon, là.
C'est fini?
Oui. Ça va?
Oui, c'est juste pour faire mes sourcils, c'est tout.
Pour les...
I can't believe she was gonna let me go like that without even filling in my eyebrows. On second thought, I probably should have just left then and there, because the way she did my eyebrows was the way that every kid colours in something in their colouring book, trying to stay in the lines. So, yeah.
Ça va?
Oui, merci beaucoup.
Ça laver après ça part, hein?
Oui.
Voilà.
Merci.
Bon. Vous payez comment?
Par carte bleue, ouais.
D'accord.
Okay, so I feel super awkward right now, vlogging in Paris, because everyone's kind of looking at me like a weirdo, but yeah, I mean, everyone in the comments that says like, oh, the makeup isn't that bad. First of all, in Paris, okay, the makeup is just like more just like more light, especially as opposed to like when you compare it to like London. Like London is like just like more full coverage or whatever.
So yeah, I just wanted to get that out of the way. But yeah, other than that, I mean, she was like, she couldn't really speak great French. I mean, her French was fine, but I don't think like it was like her first language or whatever. So there were points where I was just like, didn't know what she meant. And she asked me to like, if like I wanted to like get my eyebrows like shaven off, whatever. I just shaped them. And I said that twice. She asked me that twice, and I said no, because I just thought better be safe than sorry, especially when these eyebrows were like taking me forever to like grow. The most concerning part was when she stuck those individual cluster lashes on me, and I asked her several times, oh, is the glue gonna hurt? Because I've just like heard so many horror stories about this, that the glue is like too strong because they don't ask you to fully close your eyes. So yeah, I was a bit concerned about that, and I was just like, I hope I don't become blind. So there were moments where it did kind of start to burn a bit, so I was a bit concerned. But yeah, I mean, hopefully nothing happens tonight, because if you are going to have a reaction to those type of things, they usually happen within the first 24 hours. So yeah, I don't know if she also stuck them to where you were supposed to stick them, is on the root, just like a meter off the root of the lash. And some, I've heard horror stories where they've stuck it on the actual eyelid, on the skin, and that's where the irritation happens, because you're not allowed to, the glue like reacts to the skin or whatever. So yeah, and then that's how the reaction happens, because if the glue is reacting to the skin, so that's where you get those, like you hear those horror stories about people getting those like infections, or like the eyes getting swollen. So yeah, hopefully that doesn't happen. I haven't really like properly checked where she stuck them, so I'll probably, when I get home, I'll probably just like could do a quick shot of like where they're stuck, where she stuck them, because she didn't ask me to close my eyes fully. So, but yeah, I mean, so I just kind of like had to like dry them off only like 10 minutes, so it wasn't too bad, with like the fan in front of my face. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, the makeup isn't like awful. I've had obviously a lot worse done to me. I don't know, I mean, tell me like what you guys honestly think in the comments down below.
Okay, so when I went home, I checked them, and she literally stuck the lashes right underneath my eyes on the skin. This is literally the worst thing you can do, and how these allergic reactions happen. So I put that yellow stuff that you saw was the cream, so I was just gently taking them off. So you obviously want to be gentle with this, especially when it's stuck to the skin. A lot of people unfortunately panic because of their allergic reaction and like start pulling on the lash, but that's literally how you get like the gaps in your natural lashes from where they've been like pulled off. Guys, my eyes are stinging me. I can't even open it. Oh my god, that bloody stings. Oh my god, that stings. I don't know what to do. Put some more on it. Oh, eyes literally crying. Okay, so I literally just put some water in a Q-tip and it feels better now, but I knew that would happen, because when she puts it right in the skin, like the cream is obviously gonna get in, and it's just gonna just a nightmare. But luckily I'm alright for now. God, look at that. I'm literally I managed to get them off, but obviously was like, it burnt a bit at the end. But I'm alive. I've just got to do now the other eye, which is gonna be fun. But yeah, the moral of the story is
if someone offers you cluster lashes, say no, okay? It's just never a good idea. Cluster lashes, I've always heard bad stories from cluster lashes. I mean, if anyone's heard any good stories, I'd love to hear them, because I've never ever heard one before. But I've just never ever heard one before, and it's always ended up either burning your eyes some way or another. Seriously. Stay safe out there. Okay guys, so I've managed to like take them off. This eye is complete, like I've taken everything off. This eye is basically nearly done. So obviously it looks like a mess, I know, but yeah, it's obviously been a nightmare to take this off from underneath my freaking eyelid. But I just wanted to show you also, guys, that look at how clumpy they dry down. This would have like, I really don't know how people go here, but this would have like irritated the heck out of my eyes. Look at this.
Like you can see there's more than one cluster lash that's like dried down and stuck together now, which would have completely irritated my eyes.
I can assure you that. I'm not even just saying that. It honestly, it would have been awful. I really don't even understand how people even go here. I really don't even understand why people would do this to themselves. Willingly do this to themselves. And yes, myself included. Like, why did I do this to myself? Alright, well, that's the end of that. I'm just going to pull that one off. And like my lashes are still hit there, so luckily I still have my natural lashes. But yeah. Alright guys, peace out.